Hello and thanks for joining Success Paths TV. Your journey to success starts here. At Success Paths TV, we believe you are destined to succeed. It is the reason we make efforts through experiences and books to ensure your success. There are so many ways to become wealthy in life. Some people work a lot throughout the week but fail to reach their financial goal, while others work for just few hours in a week and still get richer than the former. If you ask me where the difference lies, well, people who are permanently wealthy have some things in common. However, both those who sometimes get lucky and those who work a lot make mistakes, so they can't really save money. Certain habits differentiate between the rich and the poor, hence the difference. And this is what I will be sharing with you today. Carefully study these common habits of the rich and adopt them if it's your desire to become one. If you are able to follow through to the end of this video, you will get a bonus that will help you make an important life decision that many people have difficulties with. But before that, if you are new here or a regular viewer of this channel and have not subscribed yet, please do and press on the bell icon in order not to ever miss more educative and informative videos like this. Now, the 10 things it's better to stop doing if you want to be richer. Number 1, not taking risks. In my entire life, I've never come across any rich or successful person who didn't take risk to get where they are today. It is true that life and business are full of uncertainties. But out of uncertainties, great things are born. A lot of people are risk averse, and that is why only few are millionaires and billionaires. Majority of people are not willing to make sacrifices to better their financial situation. No rich person could have tell how successful they would become. They only believed in themselves and took steps to reach their financial goals. If you are not willing to take risk towards your financial freedom, just forget about becoming rich. It is as simple as you just heard me say it. Number 2, hating your job. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, said, and I quote, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle." About 85% of financially successful people say, "I love what I do." And that is in fact the truth. How do you expect to be financially freedom when you don't show maximum love and good attitude towards the work you do that generates you income? Poor people see more disadvantages in their jobs. With an attitude like this, you will probably agree that it's quite hard to increase your income. If you don't like the job you do, you should just change it gradually, not whine. 3, not meeting new people. Rich people love meeting new people. Meeting new people means acquiring new ideas. When you meet new people, you are most likely to be influenced by their attitude and what they talk about. It's even a great feeling when you meet like-minded people. You get to share insights about your current projects and seek guidance and advice free of charge. Most people who reached financial freedom made as much effort as possible to give a good impression of themselves and keep it. Just get this straight: new people, more opportunities to learn new things for a successful life. 4, blaming others. When you are choosing between a pineapple and apple, you can perhaps rely on luck or fate. However, when it comes to real-life issues, rich people think that they determine their life path themselves. If I'm not mistaken, most poor people blame fate and others for their misfortunes and other factors they can't control. You've got to take charge of your life if you really want to be financially stable. I'm religious, but I don't see why people will pray for financial breakthrough and put up poor attitudes towards work and expect to be rich. I'm sorry to tell you that you are wrong on this. You need to take responsibility for any outcome of your life and rebounce if you want to be successful. What do you gain by blaming others for your misfortunes, if I may ask? Number 5, poor lifestyle. Health, they say, is wealth. If that be the case, wouldn't it be necessary to give yourself a good treat for a better living? Wealthy people devote a lot of time to their health. They regularly visit doctors, eat healthy foods, engage in exercises at least 4 times a week, and deal with their bad habits. Poor people, on the other side, normally don't see the reason for taking care of themselves. In their opinions, healthy living are meant for the rich. Living a healthy lifestyle doesn't necessarily mean paying huge sums of money to visit the gym. It doesn't mean eating junky foods. Without spending a penny, one could get healthy by joining community or fitness clubs, drink a lot of water, eat fruits and vegetables to stay strong always. Just know that success comes to you when you are healthy. 6. Watching reality shows. I wonder why a lot of people, especially the poor, spend most part of their time watching shows that don't contribute to their financial freedom. It just baffles my mind, and it's really sad. Among the rich people, only about 6% watch reality shows. In fact, it is worth mentioning that the rich don't like TV that much, and many of them watch it for less than an hour a day. Another thing that you must quit doing now is social media. Yes, and I mean it. Put a stop to it if your social media presence doesn't bring in income or has nothing to do with work. Just do a simple calculation on the amount of money you spend on internet bundle and how much it brings to your pocket. 0. Just put a stop to it. So what at all do you do on social media? See, reality shows and social media are too interesting to have, and anything too interesting that doesn't bring you money takes money from you. Period. 7. Communicating with toxic people. By any means, if you desire to become rich, quit the company of toxic people. People who complain about their lives, blame others for their failures and gossip about others are just poison to your success in life. No two ways about that. Successful people don't communicate with negative-minded people. They prefer to hang around those who inspire them to become great. If you hang out with rich or successful people, you are most likely to become like them. It is very risky to be in the company of less ambitious people. Go quit it now. Number 8. Not reading a lot. Not reading means not thinking, Dostoevsky once said. Rich people read books about self-development, professional materials, and historical literature for at least 30 minutes a day. It will only interest you to know that Bill Gates, one of the few billionaires today, read about 50 books every year. What this means is that he reads a book almost every week. And this alone should tell you the importance of reading. If you are not reading books, you are missing out big time. And if you see reading as waste of time, well, it will only take magic for you to be successful. Promise yourself that starting from today you will read just a page in the morning and in the evening every day, and you will thank yourself later. 9. Waking up late. How you approach your mornings normally determine how successful you will become in life. Rich people have the habit of waking up early to plan ahead of their day. They usually wake up at least 3 hours before the start of their day. They spend the time in the morning planning the things they need to do, working on their personal projects and doing sports. Majority of the successful people take 10 to 15 minutes to meditate or simply think about something in silence with great level of focus. Waking up early doesn't mean not sleeping enough if that's what you are thinking. The thing is, you have to go to bed early and rise early. It is the way of the rich. And now, final on the list, spending too much. If you are someone who spends much more than you earn, just put a stop to it now. Yes, right now. It will only take magic for you to become rich if what you spend is more than what you earn. Never live your life to impress people. Wealthy people usually stick to a budget that helps them to stay financially stable always. 20% of their incomes go to their savings accounts, 25% for paying rent or mortgage, 15% on food, 10% on entertainment and 5% on car services. And the rest is spent on non-permanent things such as clothes, medicine and education. Congratulations for making it to the end of the video. And as promised in the beginning of the video, here is the bonus on how to find your passion and turn them into source of income. If you've already found what interests you, it is now time to take action and start generating income. If you are still looking for your gift, here is a plan of action. 1. Make a list of things you enjoy doing. Acquire some skills if necessary to start implementing them. 2. Highlight 10 things you love doing more than others. Put them on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 stands for something you don't just like but which makes you happy. 3. Measure the potential income of these 10 things highlighted above. 4. After points 2 and 3 you should be able to tell which of the 10 things had highest points. The one with the highest points should be the goals of your life. And 5. We highly recommend these books to you, The Richest Man in Babylon, and Rich Dad Poor Dad. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 10 things it's better to stop doing if you want to be richer. If we missed out on some useful habits of the rich, kindly let us know in the comment below and we would be happy to talk about it just for you, our cherished viewers. Please don't forget to like and share with others like yourself whose desire is to become rich. We at Success Paths TV appreciate you.